Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly energy update for September 11th through September 18th. These are timeless though, of course. So if you do come across this outside that time frame, I would still watch the video because if your intuition brought you here, there's surely messages for you. Now, of course, we have Mercury retrograde that we've been in the pre-shadow for a little bit, but now as of the 10th of September, we have gone into full retrograde. So you've already been feeling the effects, but now we have these next couple weeks up until October 1st or through October 1st when we're feeling that Mercury retrograde, just challenges with communication and electronics and things like that, and that's okay. We don't want to start new things, brand new things. It's a beautiful time for reflection and editing and rehashing old things. So if you check my weekly that I put out a couple weeks ago, it does talk about the retrograde and what you can do during that time to make the most of the energy. Now, we also have, starting up, the impact of the eclipses that will be happening in late October and early November. We start to feel those between 4 and 6 weeks beforehand, so we're starting to feel the inklings of those. And I'll jump into those real quick in a moment, but I also wanted to make sure that everyone was aware, as part of my YouTube subscriber marathon, I did put out a new giveaway yesterday, which is for additional personal recorded readings. And it's going to be a fun one where if I get at least 10 comments, I'll pull one winner for a 30-minute recorded reading. If I get up to 20, I will do the 30-minute and a 45-minute giveaway. And if I get 30 comments, then I will actually do a 30-minute, a 45-minute, and give away a 1-hour personal recorded reading as well. So that will be listed in the link below. I also will throw the playlist for giveaways here too. So there are still some more giveaways out there. I just keep adding another one each Friday, and I usually allow a couple weeks for people to enter the drawing before I pull for that. So make sure to check out that playlist and also the link down below for that video if you want to sign up for that. All right, so back to the eclipses. Now, eclipses do bring us this energy of being at a crossroads or having some surprising plot twists. So we have October 25th is a partial solar eclipse in the new moon in Scorpio. And so the solar eclipse brings us new chapters, new beginnings, and because it's around the energy of Scorpio, these new chapters, new beginnings will be around intimacy, around transformation, around what we're leaving behind to move on to new things. So we're kind of looking to that for this reading. And then November 8th, we have the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. The lunar eclipses are more like the fruition, the endings of things. And with that Taurian energy, we're going to be looking into the material resources, abundance, your worth, and kind of the 5 senses around those. Those are the kind of things that are going to have some endings and some fruitions, like you get your reward and then you're ready to start something new, right? So that's where we're going to jump in for this reading. We're really going to zero in on those 2 areas, see what Spirit would like us to know that we're starting to feel those inklings toward those things. We'll have, of course, a reading for each individual zodiac sign, and we're jumping into yours right now. All right, Taurians, this is your weekly energy update, and we are going to start off by pulling a card here from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And we're just going to take a look and see what Spirit and Creator would like you to know about the new chapters, the new beginnings around that Scorpio energy. All right. So for my Taurians, let's take a look. So that's the one here. So we'll start off with this. And you have the Gratitude card number 23. Perfect. So put that right here. And let's see what energy comes in with this for you around new beginnings. It says, be where you are and be thankful. There is always something to be grateful for, no matter your suffering. Gratitude raises a lower vibration to a higher one. Do not allow yourself to be surrounded by too many negative people. Life is conspiring for you. And as we enter this last quarter moon on the lunar cycle, the energies begin to turn towards surrender and release, to let go of what we no longer need. It behooves us to pay attention to what we have right now, both positive and perceived negative. This attention paying and focus allows us to wisely discern and to be grateful for all of it. Yes, all of it, because the nasty stuff, the stuff that is making us suffer right now, is already happened, and we can take wisdom from this. However, now it's going with the waxing crescent 4 and the dark moon, they're going to sort that out for you. And what we have left is the good stuff. And frankly, most of it is going to be great. And that's so much that what this new moon is bringing, right? It is this, what are we letting go of to make room for the new? So taking some time out on this moon to list a few things you feel grateful for will raise your vibrations and banish any resistance you have to ditching old, outmoded patterns. So doing this also turns your powerful focus away from a story you may have started to believe of everything going wrong, or that life does terrible things to you. Gratitude is a balancer. In fact, it normally tips the scales to the positive. And so I love that. So they're giving you this wonderful advice and this energy around these eclipses for this new moon in Scorpio coming. It's focusing on what you're grateful for, not on the negative. It's just, whatever you focus on is what grows. So if you're focused on the negative or what's missing or lacking in your life or you don't want in your life, that just grows. But if you focus on what you're grateful for and what you do want to have in your life, then that grows instead. So love that energy. And then we're going to look at these Power of Surrender cards. And by the way, any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. So if any of those catch your fancy and you want to have them for yourself, you know where to get them. So we'll see here what you are letting go of for this period here. So what do you want our Taurians to know that they're letting go of for this eclipse period? Okay, no, none of those. All right, there we go. And you've surrendered to effortlessness. Yes. It says, stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Yeah, so being grateful for what you do have and not having this, it's like letting go of control and surrendering, right, to what is and allowing things to flow, being grateful for what is in your life and focusing on what you'd like to come in, but not trying to control it so much. That lightens the energy for you. And then we're also going to take a look and see what, of course, with this coming up here being the full moon in Taurus coming up on November 8th, this is your energy. So we're going to see what they would like you to know about this fruition, this ending of things around your Taurian energy. All right, so what do you want our Taurians to know about that moon? Okay, they do want this one right here. And you've got Daybreak. Beautiful card. Love these little gentle creatures. We'll put that right here. I love all the yellows coming in here. And let's see what this message this gentle creature has for you. So daybreak dawns as the adventurers prepare for another day. Birds take off to show them the way for today's journey. It's time to face a new set of challenges. They understand that the way they begin isn't actually the way they must end. For them, they avoid locking themselves into someone else's patterns. Should they have an argument in the morning and hold on to that until nightfall? No, this group understands that our days are not run by hot words. Rather, the way they go forward offers them chances to grow even more. So they welcome the soft glow of this new day, promising one another that the most urgent thing is to tackle obstacles, to move beyond rather than lug more baggage around. Challenge yourself to start each day as a promise rather than a problem. Yeah. So all this positive energy, focus on gratitude. This yellow, of course, represents the solar plexus chakra, which has a lot to do with your relationship to yourself in a lot of ways. So this is about changing your direction, changing how you're investing your energy in your life. We're also going to, of course, pull some cards here from the Tarot of Dreams. Let's see what else they'd like to tell you about this eclipse season, what advice or information. All right, so for our Taurians, what else would you like them to know, please? Whoa, okay. I suppose that is one of your cards. What else? Okay. Wow, they are. Wow. Okay, and they do want this one too now. And that one. Okay. Too funny. Energy, energy, energy. All right. So I have all these here, and we'll start with this one on this side. You do have the Empress card, so you definitely have Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, new birth coming in, harvest, a wonderful take time for you, take time out in nature, just a wonderful freshness and this new beginning coming in here. So of course this is right in alignment with the eclipse energy, because it is about, plot changes and switches and shifts and surprising new beginnings and surprising endings. But it's all for you, of course, whatever is happening, unfolding. So if you have been planting seeds and moving towards things, you will see some movement and some harvest coming from those. Yep, and then you have the Six of Wands. Victory, energy card here. Wands is your drive, your passion, your ambition, your inspiration, your overall energy. And the Six of Wands is about recognition and being recognized for things. So I really like that coming in here with, the Empress, because it is that you are having this fruition. You are being recognized for what you've been doing and putting out there. It could even be for those of you who have been trying to get some public recognition and get your name out there, get your face out there, that it's happening. And so this eclipse season is about this movement into this new area of your life, this new, like I said, the daybreak is like your nighttime is over and dawn has come. For some reason being shown, like the vampire movies where you just have to survive until daybreak and then you're safe. And I kind of feel like it's like you went through a scary time where you felt uncertain and unsafe, and just like you felt like your life was just out of control. And now here comes the daybreak, and you're feeling this sense of security, this sense of warmth in your life. And you do have the Two of Swords. So swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations, and it's the card of choice. And this card tells you that in addition to having knowledge, where you're making decisions by what you learned in life and what your human has taught you and everything else, that this is trusting your intuition, that, close your eyes so that you can see clearly. So as this is unfolding and as you're moving forward, really get out of your mind a lot more and trust the higher realms. It's the moon in Libra here, which is all about trusting your intuition, balancing your mind with your heart, with your intuition and your gut. And then you have the Palace of Wands. What a great card. Palaces are unique to this Tarot of Dreams tarot deck. And it basically represents that you are bringing this or building a safe place for you to express the energy that is within you, that you don't feel like you have to limit it and hide it. It's the safe space that you're building, and I kind of feel like it is this building block too. You're using your energy to build and build and build, where you don't feel like anymore that it's seeping away. It's not 3 steps forward, 4 steps back. It's 3 steps forward and then 3 more steps forward and then 3 more steps forward. So I feel like that energy is changing for you with all this. As you focus on the positive and focus on what you do want, that keeps expanding, instead of when you're focusing on lack, you kind of feel like things keep falling backward, right? And then you have the 3 of Wands. Yeah. So with all this energy, all this new awareness, you have another 3 here, which is about creativity. And I feel like you are changing course and going in a different direction. And I kind of feel for most of you, of course, this is a general reading, but I feel like for the majority of you, the change that you make is in the direction of towards the end of the eclipses. So it's not like, it's odd. It doesn't feel like it's at the new moon when the new beginnings come in. I feel like it's when you're letting things go. That is what opens up the floodgates and gives you all this new energy and this new information. And then you're able to move into a different direction. You're able to see that there's a different dream, and like it's like they're showing me, how some of the sci-fi movies have altered realities. Like there's all these different Earths represented, parallel universes, and it's like you have changed and you're seeing yourself in a whole different universe, and so you're making different choices than you ever have before. It's like your whole world is changing before your eyes. Yeah, and then you have the Page of Cups. So cups are your emotions. Pages are new levels of emotions that you're moving to. And it also represents emotional messages coming in, especially with the 2 of Swords, trusting your intuition, trusting your gut. Trust those emotional messages that come in. I mean, you are Taurian, energy is the earth element, and you are very much grounded, and you can find this groundedness in your life so easily that I really feel when you do that, that's when you don't hear all the chaos of the outside world. You don't hear all that noise. You're able to get quiet, get in this space where you do hear this beautiful, beautiful direction that comes from up above. So wonderful energy coming in here. The eclipse season can be a bit dramatic, and they're telling you here how to keep that limited and keep it where you can use the eclipse energies for the best of your abilities to focus on gratitude for what is. What do you want? Just focusing and really using that energy in a very positive, upbeat, bright way, instead of, falling into any dark and falling into any of that chaotic fear noise that happens in the outside world. So I do love this energy for you, all you Taurians. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac signs, as well as a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button. Also click the subscribe button, and that does give you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you are notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things, it helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like a video or you share a video, comment on a video, and especially subscribing to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy happy. It does want to share the messages and videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, I am so very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box below. For a lot of my services, I do offer a sliding price scale, which means you can choose between a few different prices depending on what your budget allows for at the time. So you can check that out in the description box below. All right, Taurians, as you go into this amazing eclipse season, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.